Yo, what up guys, TTarantox here, and today this is more of a rambly video, so I don't even know what kind of gameplay or video or whatever I'm going to put under this. It could just be a black screen, I don't know. But lately I've just been feeling like, I don't know, like maybe I've like kind of lost myself, or like at least parts of myself. Things that like I used to really like get hype about, I'm just no longer feeling that same feeling anymore. Like this past weekend was Evo. If you don't know Evo, it's a fighting game tournament, and like I didn't tune into much of any of it, simply because I'm just so uninterested in something that otherwise I would have been like excited to watch and to just really enjoy. That also like comes in like conjunction with, I guess, just gaming in general. Lately there's been so many, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this, but there's this. Lately, it's been a lot less games that I've been interested in playing. I'm not sure if that is a side effect of me getting older, or just like life being life things. But it's not that I don't like gaming. Like for instance, like the other day, I just finished or started like within like last week or whatever. I started and finished. What is it? Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. And it was a great game. And it's like, so I don't dislike gaming. I'm still currently playing through Digimon Story, Hacker's Memory at the moment, preparing for Time Stranger. See, like, there are games that I'm like excited to play, but there's just so much where I'm like, I feel like something's missing, something's not clicking anymore. And then that kind of like brings me to this channel, and where I used to like really love, you guys know, if you were here from like the beginning, I used to really love getting a new game, let's playing the heck out of it, uploading parts, and just getting that like the hype around it and enjoying every single thing that came with it. And then I guess it kind of got to a point of like burning out and like just not enjoying the process as much as I used to, and then trying to pivot to streaming and just not exactly like grasping the fun that I was trying to squeeze out of it. You know, and it's like getting a lemon and hoping to get some juice out of it, but it's dried. You might get one or two drops out of it, but it's nowhere near a full glass. And it kind of sucks. And like doing all that, it just kind of makes me feel like, did I ever like, did I ever really enjoy doing it? Or am I just, you know, just going through the motions? This is just me rambling. This is like I don't know. If you guys got input, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to be a little bit more seen, I guess, because at some point, I don't know when it happened. I think it was like definitely during like between like COVID, like 2020 and like now, where I somehow developed this, like, I don't know if it's a fear, but like this fear of being perceived. And so it's like I kind of would just like hide away or disappear, or just like not show up. And just like not say anything. It's like I'm just like a fly on the wall in the room of life, right? And I don't know, like parts of that just makes me feel, again, going back to the first point, like I feel like I kind of lost parts of myself, because now I'm just a bystander and not even sure what I even want to do. I have this platform. I have several I can go and post on social medias, but like I've always been a pretty private person. I've never, oh, that's a nice alliteration, pretty private person. I've never really shared a lot of my life, simply because nobody needs to know everything about you, right? And I still stand by that, because I do find like a lot of people do post way too much about themselves to the point of their detriment, where they might get doxxed or get stalkers and just like bad fortune. And it's not that like I'm afraid of that happening. It's just I typically like to keep things to myself, because you won't be able to enjoy them if you share them with everybody else. And with that being said, it's like with this whole social media boom, I guess I'm not the biggest fan of where we are with social media, simply because it's just there's like a majority of it is a basic like crap show, and then the other half there's good content, you know, and I don't know. I don't know if I even like have it to make good content. I don't know if I have it to be quote unquote full-time content creator. Like I understand that there's a lot to put into it, but it's just like, I guess I'm more or less second guessing myself and not even sure if I can even do it. Like, I don't think I personally have what it takes to do it. And I guess if it's one of those those mental things where it's like, well, with that attitude, you're correct. But it's one of those like situations where I understand it's gotten so much easier. The barrier of entry to do this has gotten so much easier, but it's become a little bit harder in a way. And I understand sort of more or less what it would take to do it. But it's the unknown element of, you know, viewership or just like ads, and like the unknown element of, hey, maybe this will do well or maybe it won't. It's too much of a risk, I think. Maybe that's just one thing that I'm not comfortable with. I don't know. That's why like I've kind of always wanted to just kind of have a job for that. But you know, with the job hunt now, it's kind of insane. Full transparency, I'm someone who has been out of a job for it's over 2 years now at this point. I was laid off back in June of 2023 and just haven't been able to land anything since. And it's just been very frustrating and annoying. So that's also something that's kind of playing into the whole lack of confidence, I guess, to do this, because I don't know anymore. I am basically just kind of stuck, not sure what to do, what's next, what I'm even good at anymore. Again, going back to that first point, it's like I feel like I've genuinely just like lost parts of myself. So it's very, very, very weird. Things that I do know is that, hey, I'm going to be posting to this channel. I don't know how often. It's going to be probably sporadic. Probably going to be doing streams more. But again, this goes back to just like not sure what to do and not trying to waste time in a way, because at several points I'll in the day or whatever, if I'm like playing a game, whether I'm recording it or streaming it, I can't help but have this overwhelming feeling afterwards of, did I waste time? Did I spend this 2 to 4 hours wisely? Sure, it's creating content and it could be a potential assist for myself, but also, could I have used that time to do something else? Could I have applied for more jobs? Could I have learned a skill? I think I'm just overthinking way too much at this point, instead of just kind of living and then like staying in the moment. But again, it comes down to this, like, I don't know anymore. Will I be like quitting? No, at least not yet. Maybe it'll be a retirement of, I don't know. Like, I don't even want to say that, but like, it's not that I'm like, oh, I'm going to like quit, but it's just like, there's definitely like points in where I'm like, so how long do we like feasibly keep going with gaming content? Especially where I am now. I could go on indefinite. It just will be sporadic. Maybe one day I'm enjoying playing, let's say, Legends ZA, and then nothing good comes out for 2 years. And then, hey, 2 years later, I'm streaming something completely different after a hiatus. I mean, I've definitely took breaks before. Not necessarily because I wanted to, but mostly because I needed to. It's just the motivation, which again is a very interesting word, because it's discipline provides better results than motivation, because you're not going to necessarily be motivated to do anything. You're not going to be motivated to go to work. You're not going to be motivated to, I don't know, pick up after your dog, right? But you get disciplined in doing it. So again, I don't know. This is literally just me rambling. I don't know. I think I'm going to end here because I don't know if I'm making any sense. Maybe I'll like review this afterwards. Hell, maybe I won't even post it. I don't know. Maybe this is just something that I need to say to myself. But more or less, I'm just gonna cut this video here. If you guys think I made any sense, or if you even heard the video or watched it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below while I go and overthink some more. Peace out.